started a fire somewhere deep in my mind. See the barbed wire, the place is grown all wide. 'Cause I don't know if it'll be enough, or if they really care. There's a stairway down for the both of us, but let's not go there. You got me thinking, whoa, I don't know how.
Hello ladies, my name is Marta and I am a full-time working mom of 2 kids, and today I am sharing with you my 4 a.m. weekday morning routine. My mornings start at 4 a.m., so that means I do set up my alarm clock before that, usually like 3:30 to 3:45, to make sure that I actually get up. I have been having a hard time lately of actually getting off bed. I don't know what it is. But now that I set it up at 3:30, I know that before 4 a.m. I will actually wake up. The goal is to start my workout by 4 a.m. So what I am sharing with you today is starting my day with a miracle morning routine. So if you're not familiar with that, I'm gonna link a book down below. I think you can still get it for free if you are getting the digital version. So I'm gonna link the book. I'm also gonna link my blog post on Miracle Morning in case you want to kind of get a better understanding of what the Miracle Morning is without reading the entire book right away. So you are more than welcome to check that out. But basically it is dedicating the first hour of your day to yourself. So I have been doing that for the past 3 years, I think now, where, I started waking up a little bit earlier. Now that also means I go to sleep earlier, and starting the day with doing something for myself. So there are things like exercising, prayer, or being silent, then doing something like affirmations, journaling, gratitude journal, things of that nature. I'm going to show you that as we go along, but it just sets you up for a really positive day because you have the time to gather your thoughts, to think about your own goals, what you want to accomplish in the day. And I just have noticed a lot of positive things with that. Okay, so it is now 4:29. The workout is done. Today was a cardio day, so it was a little shorter, but also more intense. So now we move on to take a shower.
Easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it.
So once I have taken a shower, I get ready. As you can notice, I don't follow exactly the Miracle Morning formula, if you will, where it's like 10 minutes for exercising, basically 10 minutes for each of those kind of activities that you have in your Miracle Morning. I definitely adjusted to my own needs. I adjusted every season of life that I am in to make sure that it is working for me and not against me. So I spent probably 10 minutes to get my makeup and then 5 minutes on my hair. So it's nothing long. It's very quick each morning. I do like to get ready for the day. I feel like it's definitely that since I am working at home, and I have been working from home for I think 5 or 6 years now. So it's, if I don't get ready and I don't feel kind of ready for the day, it can definitely make me less productive. So now that it's a lot of Zoom calls with my coworkers and just a lot of interactions, I definitely make it more of a point to be ready for the day each morning. So let me know in the comments, do you work from home? Do you work in the office setting? Are you a stay-at-home mom? And do you get ready each morning for the day? Do you find that to be something that makes you feel more productive, or it's just something that makes no difference for you? So let me know in the comments.
Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger.
And of course, the staple of each mom, probably, or most of us, is a dry shampoo. I was actually debating whether I should wash my hair since it was a cardio day and my hair was due to be washed within a day or so. But then I decided against it. I figured I can still pull it off for another day. So definitely dry shampoo to the rescue. And this is definitely the one that I like the most so far. It just does its job. It doesn't leave any residue on your hair. So if you are using something else, let me know in the comments. I like this one. It is on an expensive side, but I have found that stores like Marshalls and TJ Maxx sometimes carry that. So I got this giant bottle for $10. So I thought it was a good deal compared to what I have seen in other stores for a much smaller size one.
Get to Mars, oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me break in, you're sweet, you're falling into me tight.
And now we look presentable for the day.
Do anything that I want, so keep us awake till.
So now that I am ready for the day, I finish up with my miracle morning routine. So there are 4 things that I am doing here. I start with some prayer and reading the Bible. I do that first. Then I move on to my gratitude journal. So that is when I just write down 5 things from the previous day that I am grateful for. So those are nothing like big unless something big has happened, but mostly it's just little things that happen throughout the day that I am grateful for. And the reason why I like to do that is kind of sets you in that positive mindset each day that, even when the day was not a really good one, there's, whether it was tiring, a lot of work, a lot of things that were happening the previous day, there are always at least 5 of those small things that went right and that I am grateful for. So that is definitely something I enjoy doing. Next, I read through some affirmations that I wrote for myself. It's just probably about 10 to 12 of them that just kind of as a reminder to myself, those are the ones I feel like are very motivational for me. So I read through those each morning just as a bit of a reminder. And then I spend a few minutes just journaling, just whatever is in my mind, I put it on a paper. Sometimes it's describing what happened the day before. Sometimes it's just random thoughts. But I find putting them on a paper is something that clears my head and gets me ready for the day. And the last part of my morning routine is reading a little bit of a book. Usually it's like personal development. Right now I am reading a book by Christy Wright. It's her brand new book about taking back your time. So it is definitely all about life balance, which is what my channel on my blog is all about, especially as a working mom. So I just spent a few minutes reading that. Now, this is the part where I sometimes don't have enough time to do in the morning, reading something for personal development. So if I don't do it in the morning, I do it later on during the day. But I really try to spend, even if it's like 5 minutes, reading it. Again, setting that positive mindset. And then I just take out my planner and I put 2 or 3 priorities for the day. Now I am trying to work on it and do it in the evening. So when I am starting my day, I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing. But I haven't gotten there yet. It's still something I do each morning though. And after my miracle morning routine is done, I go to the kitchen and I just put the dishes away. I only have to put them away from the sink. My husband takes care of the dishwasher in the evening before he goes to sleep. I am definitely a morning person. He's definitely a night owl. So that works out in that sense. And then I get some food ready. So you're going to see me getting food ready for my kids for breakfast, for lunch, and then also on that particular day, I had to get some food ready for our dog as well. So you're going to see a whole variety of food prep this morning.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and
So I start with getting lunch ready and breakfast for my kids. I only have to make one lunchbox for my son. My daughter does not require lunch for her school yet. She's in kindergarten, but definitely for my son who is in fourth grade, almost each morning they eat Nutella. So because they are one, very picky eaters, and two, this is not the healthiest options, I know. I do mix Nutella with peanut butter, so it's not as sweet and it has some protein in it. My daughter prefers to eat it. It's like a breakfast muffin. It's one I get at Costco and some other grocery stores that has some veggies in it, so she likes to eat that. Versus my son likes to have it on a whole wheat bread. So that's most of the mornings. I get it ready for them on a table. I cover it up so it doesn't dry up since it's still some time before they get up. But because I have to go to work and start my work day, I just get it ready ahead of time. And then it's time to get his lunch ready. He's also a creature of habit, so eats basically the same lunch almost every single day. So I made him a little sandwich. I had some zucchini bread that I have baked a couple of days before, and then just some popcorn and a few M&Ms as a sweet treat.
We were in too deep in your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
And then it's time to make some dinner for my dog. And the reason why I make it in the morning is I put it in a freezer and she eats it in the evening. So it gets her, one, to spend some more time eating the food. And two, this is basically a tip that we got from a dog trainer that we have hired recently that, for her to have some mental challenge, she recommended doing what she does for her dogs, and it is prepping this dinner in a form that they have to work for it. It's not something you put in a bowl and they eat it. That's something that they really have to work for. And because she loves chewing, I think this is really something great. And same thing with dry food. She said, don't put it in a bowl, put it like in a bowl. So she has to not, turn the bowl around for the food to come out. So we're trying it out to help with her, mental stimulation and get her tired throughout the day. So let me know if any of you are doing that, because I have never heard of anything like that until we talked to this dog trainer a few weeks ago.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here, all my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome.
And once the dishes are done, which I try to stay on top of in the morning, but I basically just do a little bit of dishes in the morning, and then throughout the day, my husband, who also works from home, is kind of in charge of the dishes. And I water my plant. This is something I really have been enjoying doing. This year I have gotten, the plant for the outside. I have gotten a lot of house plants as well that don't have to be watered every day. But I just enjoy having plants in the house. So it's something I have done before, but once we had kids, it's kind of like less and less. So definitely something new, something for myself that I enjoy, something small, but it's just, I don't know, makes me happier. And then finally, it is time for me to make my breakfast. I am doing intermittent fasting, so I tend to eat a very big breakfast because in the morning I am the most hungry. So if you are wondering why there's going to be so much food, that is why. I don't do 16 hours, so I have gotten myself to usually between 14 and 15. Some days it is 16, some days it is not. So it's still a work in progress, but I have definitely noticed a lot of huge improvements in how I feel, and weight loss and all that kind of stuff. So I have scrambled eggs, I have a few pieces of bacon, and then I have some leftovers. I don't even know what it's called, but something we made for dinner the other day. So I kind of put everything together. And then the best part of the morning is making myself some coffee. So this is definitely, I love coffee. I love my coffee maker. So each morning, this is absolutely my favorite part, having that few minutes to make and drink my coffee. So are you a coffee lover as well? Are you more of a tea person? Let me know down below. I am both. In the winter, I tend to drink tea first thing in the morning, and especially when it's like getting cooler. So it's on and off these days, depending on how I feel. This morning I didn't have my tea, but coffee is definitely a staple of every single morning.
You told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me.
Now, before I can fully enjoy my coffee, I had to take a few minutes of a break and do my daughter's hair. So she is the one who tells me what hairstyle she wants. Sometimes I have to change it a bit because of how time consuming it is. So during the week, it has to be something quick. So the braid probably takes the longest, but it's still only a few minutes because we have been doing it for so long. It doesn't take that long at all. So if you have little girls, let me know if they have a particular hairstyle that they really enjoy these days.
Tonight, never to be said. Though I know I can't deny your eyes have got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitments of a romance.
What I also like to do each morning is just to double check that they have everything in their backpack. So my daughter is easy because there is literally a folder that she has to have. My son, who's in 4th grade, like I said, he has obviously a lot more things. So he's responsible for packing his backpack, but I do check every morning, and I don't think he even knows that, to make sure that he has everything, like his homework, his mask, all the things that he has to remember. So I do that each morning before they leave for school.
I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with.
And here is just a little glimpse of my workday. I am an analyst, so there is a lot of things that I just have to research, get background information on, talk to a lot of people, attend a lot of meetings, write papers, write analysis, do different presentations and training. So a lot of things of that nature. So that particular morning, I had to basically write a breakdown of different tasks I had for specific projects that I had kind of wanted to close off. So it was getting towards the end, and I really needed to kind of put everything on a paper.
With no cares, we can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that.
And then a quick break to take my son to his school. Is very close, not close enough for him to walk, but close enough for me to just take a couple of minutes to drop him off.
smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you.
So I hope you enjoyed this glimpse into my morning routine as a full-time working mom. Basically, what's happening from now on is me sitting right here and working for the rest of my workday. So some mornings go really well, some mornings it's more of a struggle, but definitely the morning routine is something I swear by. It sets me up for success for the whole day, so I am really trying to do whatever I can to make it happen every single day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I hope you are subscribed, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.